Hey guys, Ben here from Ultraflex and Vicon. Now, we are heat transfer specialists. We've been doing this since 2006, and here I'm today. I'm going to take you through our brand new building here in Brisbane and take you through exactly what we do for the promotional industry and a garment apparel decoration. Come through and have a look. Now guys, here we are. This is a bit of a heat pressing station that we've set up to show you guys exactly what a heat transfer is. Now there's two types of heat transfers that we deal with. There's our digital transfers, which will show you how they're produced in the room next door. And there's also our screen printed transfers, which most commonly known as ultra color to the Australian market. Now that is a product that we developed about 3 years ago, and if we have a look at this here, it's a full color but screen printed transfer. It gives you all the fine detail, it gives you the price economy of screen printing, but the versatility of a transfer and the benefit of full color. So guys, if we were pressing these transfers and this is what you wanted to decorate a garment, to decorate a bag or a cap or a hat, I'll take you through. This is a bag that, common promotional sort of bag that you would do. Now this transfer here, this is what we call our Ultraflex Transfer. This is a purely screen printed, and it's actually a metallic. We've made it, it's obviously a red gold, I suppose, that we've made up, and I'll press that on. The beauty of heat transfer is it's printed in 10 seconds or less. So this here, it's set at 8 seconds. We'll do it for that. 155 degrees. And this is our basic clamshell transfer, and it's easy as literally just peeling straight off like that. And you have a bag that's been printed with a metallic transfer, okay? So rose gold, some people would refer this to. Now that's a bag, it's just as easy pressing a rashi. Now rashi, often it's a technical style of fabric that suits transfer, okay? Now let's pick another transfer. Our ultra color transfers predominantly are used when it's really detailed or intricate, where you don't want to weed out the excess. And I'll show you a bit more about that next door. Let's take this transfer right here, okay? So we'll put this one down in the corner. Now this is just our basic clamshell press as well, so there's nothing special about this press. Very commonly used in the market. 8 seconds, again, 155 degrees. There we go. And it's an instant hot peel, okay? So straight away, and that's that transfer right there. Guys, we'll do one more just to show you. We'll take a t-shirt right here. Now this is a black t-shirt. We'll pick something, we'll do a couple of transfers. We'll do something with a lot of detail. Do a few more. And again, so I've pressed these all at the same temp. The most important thing to know is there is a range of temp that you need to be able to use. Some garments need more temperature than others, but they should all peel off just as easy as this. Just like that, there shouldn't be any residue left over. And that's what that looks like right there. So guys, what are heat transfers and what are they used for? It's a form of printing, just like embroidery, just like screen printing. It's applied with a heat press just like this. And if you're interested in getting into heat transfer, that's where we can help with the equipment of the heat presses themselves, the application pads, the education around the pressing, as well as all the consumables for printers and cutters, which I'll show you next door. And of course, the ultra color transfer, this one here, which we developed a few years ago. Guys, let's go back in. There's a great t-shirt as well to have a look at of all of our digital transfers, and I'll show you how these are done next door in our digital room. Come on. So guys, this is our digital room over here. So this is where we print all of our traditional full color digital transfers. We've got our Mamaki printers over here. We've got our cutters as well. Now this is brilliant for your short run or your sort of specialist type of vinyl, such as foils, 3D rays sort of transfers. We've got some samples over here. Come and have a look. So this is often used in short run applications, you know, 20 units up to 50 units, sometimes 100 if it's needed. Things like colored reflective, okay? So we've got blue, we've got black, we've got red, and we've also got silver. There is also white available as well. So if you're doing high vis garments or you've got a client who wants visibility in their logo, you can custom cut it out, press it on. It's blue during the day, but of a nighttime, that's a high reflective transfer. We've also got some, we call this holographic, I suppose, is what the best way of putting it. Like I said before, the 3D raised, so that's a 500 micron thick vinyl. This one here is a glossy transfer. So if you want something very shiny, that glossy laminated look, we've got those as well. Silver foil, now this comes in a couple of colors, so we're talking about mirror foils, and also your traditional just simple metallic type of transfer, okay? These are all printed or cut through the digital machines that we see just here. Now there are limitations on this, such as how small the detail can be and the weeding of those transfers. We can see weeding going on over here in the background, so as you can imagine, doing small intricate stuff can be really time consuming and fussy, and that's where the ultra color comes into it. So I'll show you just over here as well. This is where all of our ultra color comes through once it's finished. So it gets guillotined, QC'd and dispatched out. Here are some examples of jobs that are going out right now. So you can see really fine, small detail on that one. This one here, this monster logo here. Now the specialty of this one is it's got a black sub blocker on the back. So if you've ever had an issue with a garment that is dye blocker or got dye migration issues, then we would put a carbon black back on stops the dye coming through from the fabric and discoloring your transfer, okay? So that's really important if you've ever had issues with migration of dye. Soft shell jackets are the worst for it, so make sure that you know and let your printer know if it's a soft shell jacket. Cool. Over here we can see, now this is another thing that we do a lot of. So this here is a single one color design, okay? It's simply white and you'd think that would be a perfect screen print job. Well, the thing is, we often print these, we get the cost efficiency of screen print, but the versatility that you get out of a heat transfer. So this might be going onto a jacket, or it might be going onto a bag, it might be going onto something that's just simply too difficult to put through a screen printing process. So here you can see there's thousands of transfers, simply white. This is the perfect type of application for a heat transfer, or more importantly, a screen printed heat transfer. Guys, I'll take you really quickly into the next room, which is our big print room, so you can see the size of our operation in producing our transfers. So guys, this here is our print room, and it's all the way from the back, all the way through the front. Now, I'm not going to take you through the dark rooms and the screen rooms and the wash rooms and things that we've got on the sides, but as you can see, all we do in this area here is screen printed transfers. And what are the screen printed transfers for? They're for those intricate weeded, the higher volume one color jobs, or what you all know of is ultra color, that full color screen printed transfer. That's all made right here in this whole space here. So guys, Vicon Transfers and also Velflex, we're here to help any business that wants to set themselves up to produce their own heat transfers, whether that's just get a heat press so that you can press in-house. It might be the training around buying a printer and a cutter and producing your own digital transfers, as you saw in the other room there, for those shorter runs. But if it's simply just to get full color transfers that have got the super fine detail, ultra color transfers are perfect for your printer to use on any of your garments, and they can be poly cottons, they can be nylons, they can be any type of garment that you can put a heat transfer onto where the glue is going to bond. So guys, if you have any questions, get in touch with Vicon Transfers or Velflex. We can certainly help you in your journey with heat transfer.